Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season, and we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. You're looking fresh. He's coming out of the gate this year and playing so well. Third spot in our ranking, but with the way he's played, the sky's the limit for him.
And he's kicked off his rookie season in tremendous fashion, earning that #3 spot on the list.
And let's remember, he had his doubters, but I think he's gone a long way towards silencing those critics even this early in the season.
Here are the starters for New Jersey. We've got Big Cat, Garbage Man out there with Garbage Man, and then it's Little General, and it's Edwards in at the 3. And for Austin, Goose out there at B-Train, then it's the Cobra, then it's Fresh, and it's Ward in at the point. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Now here's Fresh. Chase covering. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Austin shooting their first free throws of the night.
Weaver taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The quickies check in for Big Cat. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here is Garbage Man. From the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Fresh. There's the triple. Garbage Man with the rebound. Pass to Giles. 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3. The steal, the quick. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's Banks. Got a piece of it. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Ward. The 3. Drops in the tray. Ward's got 5 now.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here is Garbage Man. Here is Garbage Man. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Ward. Last game he had 12. Pulls up. New Jersey with the rebound.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Here's the quick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Number 10, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's the quick. Last game he had 13. Here's Childs. No good on the 3. For Austin, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Austin making a switch here. Nance is checked in, and a change for New Jersey. Insanity, he's checked in for Garbage Man. Here's Ward. 5 points in the game. No good on the quick 3. Here's Insanity. Here's the quick. Inside. Here's Childs. It's tipped. They get it back. 3 on the clock. Here's the quick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Austin with the ball, trailing by 2.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here is Garbage Man. Pass to Insanity. Here's Garbage Man. And again, no good by New Jersey. And Austin shooting to start out this game about 43%. Here's Goose. For 3, Nance. Hits it from three-point range. Here is Garbage Man. 9-point game his last outing. And again, no good by New Jersey.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Ward. He has 5. Great open look there. Ward's got 7 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. Davis is checked in for Austin. Junior comes in for Ward. And a change for New Jersey. Little General, he's checked in for Edwards. Here is Garbage Man. Pass to the quick. Looking to end the run. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Insanity. No scoring in this one. Little General the pass to Insanity. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's the quick. It's the three-point bomb.
10. 3 points.
For Austin, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Junior kicks to Nance. And here's Fresh. Last game, 26 points. Offline from the high post.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The quick passes to Garbage Man. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. To the right side. Here's the quick. It's despite the tough D. The quick's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Junior. Yep, that one goes. Junior's got it all tied up now for Austin.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Insanity.
Austin foul. Number 3.
The Braves checked in for Fresh. Garbage Man, he's checked in for New Jersey.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Little General. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Little General. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Garbage Man. Here's Childs. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And New Jersey leads by 2. For Austin, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. There's the pick. A 3-ball. And it's Junior missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here is Garbage Man. Pass to Childs. Here is Garbage Man. 4 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Little General can't hit. Junior with it. Pulls up from the corner. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Jersey leads by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Well, New Jersey shooting 40% from the field. And New Jersey, looking who they've got. They've got the quick. Little General out there with Little General. Then it's Garbage Man. And it's Insanity in at the 2-guard spot. The quick can't get it to go. And Austin shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Junior the pass to the Cobra. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Jersey making a switch here. Tate's checked in.
For New Jersey, number 43, Eddie Tate.
Pass to Davis. Unloads. Garbage Man with the rebound. So it's New Jersey now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Austin.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
So it's New Jersey now. Austin making their last shot. Tate a screen on Nance. And again, no good by New Jersey.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Davis, 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Davis. New Jersey trails by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right wing. And out of bounds as Austin gains possession. And a moment now to check out who Austin has coming up on Tuesday, then on Wednesday. Fresh is checked in for Austin. And a change for New Jersey. Little General, he's checked in for Garbage Man. Austin leading by 5. Now here's Fresh. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Childs. For New Jersey, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Shot to stop the run, and it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Austin. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. The shot's good from Nance.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Insanity. He has yet to score. Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Goose is checked in for Nance. And a change for New Jersey. Edwards is checked in. Out to the right wing. He tries for 3. The quick can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Weaver the pass to Junior. Down low, pass to Fresh. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. And Austin, another 3.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Austin.
Junior the pass to Goose. For the 3. Great D that time from Edwards.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pass to Insanity. Here's the quick. 3-pointer on the way. And no good.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Now here's Fresh. Not a lot of room. Austin moving it around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Weaver's got a pair of triples in the second now for Austin.
Oh, Great ball movement there.
Insanity the pass to Edwards. And it's blocked. And they get it back.
Yeah, easy call.
Foul. Number 21. First personal foul, first team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Austin.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Banks checked in for Austin. Ward comes in for Davis, and then for New Jersey. Little General comes in for the Little General, and it's Garbage Man in for the Quick. Outside Banks. Junior the pass to Weaver. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Insanity. Outside Edwards. Here's Childs. 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. Tate, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Outside Banks. Pass to Ward. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. New Jersey trails by 7. Here's Garbage Man. Sinks the three-pointer. Garbage Man's got 6.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. And now New Jersey on the break. And out of bounds as Austin gains possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The Cobra, he's checked in for Austin. Garbage Man, he's checked in for New Jersey. Here's Ward. 7 points in the game. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Goose, the pass to Weaver. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound, New Jersey. Outside Edwards. 1:27 left in the second quarter. And Childs gets it to go.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Banks. Here's the Cobra. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here is Garbage Man. 6 points for him. Here's Garbage Man. Here's Tate. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Garbage Man. Back to Tate. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Tate's only got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Goose. This one for 3. That one misses. Here is Garbage Man. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Austin up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
could take a look at Austin. They've dominated night after night, the way my teams did. We're the critics they had at the beginning of the season. Poof, skies have disappeared. Wish you would disappear. I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet.
And that concludes.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Quick with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
Ward out there with Fresh. That's Goose, and it's the Cobra, and it's Banks in the four-man position. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Ward. Rebound, New Jersey. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Pass to Edwards. Here's Childs. Edwards passes to Little General. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he drives in, and it's good, 2 points. That's 7 points for the Cobra.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Timeout,
Now
timeout.
a timeout called by New Jersey.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots, you've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
On defense, Austin, they've led by as many as 11 points. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Garbage Man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
New Jersey shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Austin has possession. They lead by 1. Pass to Fresh. And now New Jersey on the break. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Garbage Man's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Outside Banks. And here's Fresh. Good on the three-point shot. Weaver's got 10 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
For New Jersey, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Garbage Man. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. 5 on the clock. Here's Childs. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 7.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And Mark Daignault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. And you look at the Cobra, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Austin has possession. It's a one-point game. Here's Ward. He has 7.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And for New Jersey, they've been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And Austin shooting reasonably well, 45%. To the inside, Weaver. Pass to Goose. They set the pick from deep. And once again off the mark by Austin. For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Garbage man, the pass to Tate. Here's Childs. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Banks. With his first shot attempt. Good on the bucket. Banks has got his first 2 points.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Jersey.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the call will go against Big Cat. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Junior. Nance outside. Goose, the pass to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Cobra. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
Number 10. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Insanity, the pass to Garbage Man. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Banks kicks to Nance. Austin moving it around. There's a screen. Here's the Cobra. Buries it from 3-point range. The Cobra's got the game tied up here for Austin.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's the quick. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Garbage Man. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Childs. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Childs has got 8 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 12. Pass to Nance.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
New Jersey with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Little General the pass to the quick. Here's Insanity. The three-pointer, no good. And Austin shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's the Cobra. Lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Cobra's got 9 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by New Jersey. Little Generals checked in for New Jersey. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
Here's the quick. He's covered by Fresh. Here's the quick. No good off the back of the rim.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Pass to Fresh for the lead. No good that time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3 points.
Insanity's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Fresh with the ball. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Nance. Now Junior shoots the three. The shot missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's the quick. Here's Childs. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for New Jersey right now, the quick is out there with Insanity, and then it's Little General, then it's Big Cat, and it's Little General in at the small forward.
First team foul. At the line for Austin. Weaver.
Well, New Jersey shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Insanity. Here's Little General. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Weaver. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Insanity the pass to Little General. He gets it in there.
21.
Now it's a 5-point New Jersey lead.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Insanity. Pass to the quick. Tries a three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Fresh. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one, good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's the quick. Pass to Insanity. Here's Little General, covered by Nance. And it's denied. And here's Junior. to take the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc. And that's 18 points for Fresh. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Austin.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 21, third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And New Jersey making some changes. Edwards comes in for the little general, and it's Garbage Man in for the quick. He's perfect from the line this time. New Jersey trails by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Garbage Man misses. Austin with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Nance outside. Lets it go. And it falls over the rim and in. And Austin leads by 6. For New Jersey, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Garbage Man. Nailed from three-point land.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Nance outside. To the middle. Here's Ward. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Nance with it. Picked up by Edwards. Back to Nance. They set the pick. Pass to Fresh. There's the 3. No good there. New Jersey trails by 5. Here is Garbage Man. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for New Jersey.
The first one falls. The Cobra is checked in for Austin. Garbage Man, he's checked in for New Jersey. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's the screen. Here's Garbage Man. From outside, off the mark. Austin leading by 4. Or the pass to the Cobra. Austin moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot here. Hands it from downtown. The Cobra's got 12 points here in the second half.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Garbage Man, the pass to Little General. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Now Fresh. Here's the Cobra. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New Jersey trails by 5. Here is Garbage Man. To the inside. That's tipped. Here's the Cobra to the wing right side.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Fresh. Here's Goose. Now here's Banks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Austin.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
14 points for Garbage Man.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Weaver. It's blocked, and they recover it. Banks passes to the Cobra. Here's Fresh. Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Austin.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Pass to Garbage Man. Shoots from 14. Almost, but it rolls out. And Austin shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Ward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And here's New Jersey. Pass to Edwards. From deep. That shot misses. And Austin has possession. Deflects the pass. He takes it in. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's a good screen. Pass to the Cobra. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here is Garbage Man. For the tie. Cans it to force overtime.
Who gets the big-time shot to fall, folks? And now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
We've got Ward. B-Train out there with the Cobra. Then it's Fresh, and it's Goose in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Well, New Jersey shooting 43% from the floor. Here is Garbage Man. Pass to Giles. Stolen by Fresh. Here's the teardrop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
At the line for one, Ward.
New Jersey trails by 3. Here is Garbage Man. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And it's the little mistakes here in overtime that can have a big impact. 2 turnovers for him in the extra period.
And Austin shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Shoots from 12. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 5-point Austin lead. A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. From downtown, offensive rebound. Tate, no good. Austin leading by 5. Here's Ward. Pass to the Cobra. Misses the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And again, no good by New Jersey. For Austin, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Ward, the pass to Goose. From outside the arc, drains the 3-pointer. Goose has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
To the left wing, pass to Childs. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Back to Edwards. Here is Garbage Man. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's the Cobra. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. New Jersey trails by 5. Here's Childs. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
And that one misses. Austin leading by 3. 14 feet away. Fresh can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And here is Tate. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And that's now 19 points for Little General. Fresh with the ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Goose. And once again off the mark by Austin. New Jersey with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Garbage Man. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Shooting for New Jersey. Number 5. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Here's Fresh. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you... What you got to do? Let's hear it from you.
Here's Ward. Now here's Fresh. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by New Jersey.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
For the away team, number 8, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Yes!
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New Jersey, number 8, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And Austin has possession.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
This is one from 3. Now a timeout called by New Jersey.
New Jersey timeout. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Garbage Man. Misses the tray. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line.
Here we go.
Out to the wing. Garbage Man, the pass to Little General. Just 5 to shoot. Garbage Man. And again, no good by New Jersey. And Austin shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to the Cobra. Now here's Fresh. Defense is right there. And there it is for him. Weaver's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here is Garbage Man.
Yo, right here.
Launches it. Banks with a rebound. Banks has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to the Cobra. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Garbage Man. And it's Austin with the rebound. Banks has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Weaver the pass to Ward. Pass to the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. Austin moving it around. Fresh can't get it to go. New Jersey trailing. Edwards passes to Garbage Man. Now Tate. Here's Garbage Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 21.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For the away team, number 5.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Austin has possession.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Fresh. Puts up a 3. Tate with the rebound. Well, New Jersey shooting about 42% so far. Here is Garbage Man. Inside. Count it, and the foul. Goose, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Teams in the power. At the line for the away team. Tate. Shooting.
On the free throw, no good. Austin with the ball. Down low. Here's Ward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Driving to the basket. And it's Austin with the rebound. Weaver's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Tate. Edwards with it. Pass to Garbage Man. Fires from deep. The shot comes out.
And he has been a mad bomber from 3-point range here in OT. Nothing, though, falling. Not the time to go cold from downtown.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Fresh. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Now 8 seconds separating 2 clocks.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Pass to Garbage Man. And Little General gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Beyond the arc. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
4th personal foul. 15 foul.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Boston. Ward. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. to tie. No good on his bid to send it to another overtime. And so it's Austin winning this one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Fresh.